Marin in Something's Gotta Give.
Like so many classic white male actors, Jack Nicholson gets away with having love interests that are often decades younger than himself. No matter how you look at it, the years separating Nicholson's Harry and Amanda Peet's Marin in Something's Gotta Give are astonishing, even by Nicholson's standards. The relationship between the 63-year-old Playboy businessman and the 29-year-old auctioneer is thrown into chaos when Harry meets Marin's mother, Diane Keaton, a woman closer to his own age. Harry is almost instantly drawn to her, and the pair end up fostering a considerably more appropriate, if less marketable, romance. More Something's Gotta Give, 453 of 1137, the absolute funniest movies of all time, 146 of 836, the greatest chick flicks ever made, 1 of 53, the best movies about older people falling in love, ranked.
Harold and Maude in Harold and Maude.
The age gap between Harold Chasen Buttcourt and Maude Chardon Ruth Warden in Harold and Maude is staggering. The lovebirds are separated by 50-plus years. However, this one may not be cause for concern, as the gap in age is the deliciously ironic point of the well-remembered comedy. Harold is young, cynical, and obsessed with death. Maude has much to teach Harold about how to live in the world and how to be happy. Even by today's standards, an older woman/younger man scenario, a Hollywood rarity, but this indie gem from 1971 is a celebration of life in the midst of death and darkness. More Harold and Maude, 513 of 557, the greatest film scores of all time, 796 of 1540, the most rewatchable movies, 195 of 925, the all-time greatest comedy films.
Hana and Michael in The Reader.
In The Reader, two lovers engage in a brief affair that produces lifelong repercussions. The main cause of drama is that the affair involves Hana Kate Winslet, who is 36, and Michael David Cross, who is just 15. In some ways, this is a textbook example of an older woman teaching a younger man a few things about love. However, the story is much deeper and creepier than that. Once Hana's despicable Nazi past is revealed, the relationship becomes even more unsettling. More The Reader, 322 of 1189, every Oscar-winning film ever, 199 of 369, the best movies based on books, 80 of 170, the most utterly depressing movies ever made.
Sheba and Stephen in Notes on a Scandal.
Notes on a Scandal is a movie that gives viewers a lot to unpack, as it positions the audience squarely in the middle of several moral dilemmas. The event around which the plot revolves is the sexual relationship between a 30-something teacher named Sheba Kate Blanchett and a 15-year-old student named Stephen Andrew Simpson. The movie is smart, powerful, and holds all of its central characters accountable for the choices they make. It's a good thing, too, as Sheba's actions are simultaneously gross and criminal. More Notes on a Scandal, 19 of 28 great movies about old ladies, 19 of 24 the best movies about a midlife crisis in women, 33 of 38 great movies about secret love affairs.
Gabe and Rain in Husbands and Wives.
Husbands and Wives presents audiences with yet another creepy Woody Allen age gap. In the film, Allen is a 56-year-old college professor who begins flirting with a 19-year-old student named Rain Juliet Louise. In a film full of complex relationships, theirs stands tall above the rest in terms of messiness. It's also super creepy, especially when you consider that Alan left his then wife, Maya Farrow, for Soon Yi Priven, their adopted daughter, shortly after the film was released. Or Husbands and Wives, the best meaningful songs for a husband's funeral, 58 of 80. The best movies about depression, 34 of 35, 25 plus great movies about depressing couples.
Humbert and Lolita in Lolita.
The older man/younger woman trope is thrown into the public spotlight with Lolita, Vladimir Nabokov's 1955 novel about the middle-aged college professor Humbert, who becomes fixated on 12-year-old Dolores Hayes' aka Lolita. The 1997 film version stars Jeremy Irons as Humbert and Dominique Swain as Lolita, and chronicles the unsettling relationship that develops between the pair. The age gap is ultimately Humbert's undoing, but the casual, commonplace tone of the story undoes viewers as well. The whole affair seems comfortably in line with accepted romantic tropes, which prompts many to feel the distinct need to take a shower after viewing the film. Or Lolita, 64 of 100 for the best movies about summer, 1 of 54 40-plus powerful movies about pedophilia, 18 of 46 the best Melanie Griffith movies.
Anna and Sean in Birth.
Critics didn't love Birth. The 2004 film only got 3 stars on IMDb. However, some film fanatics still rave over how beautifully the movie was shot. And indeed, there are some hauntingly ethereal scenes in this production about a woman whose dead husband seemingly reincarnates in the body of a young boy. Nicole Kidman plays bereaved widow Anna in Birth. When 10-year-old Sean Cameron Bright knocks on Anna's door and claims to be her former love, the woman doesn't know how to respond. Eventually, though, she believes the child. And it even goes so far as to bathe naked with the 10-year-old. It's a startling scene, but no explicitly inappropriate behavior occurs. More Birth, 21 of 39 great movies about the death of a spouse, 23 of 70 the best Nicole Kidman movies, 13 of 47 the best reincarnation movies.
Isaac and Tracy in Manhattan.
Woody Allen is a master of incorporating creepy, romantic age gaps into his films. Hell, he's a master of creepy, romantic age gaps in real life. In Manhattan, the 42-year-old Isaac Woody Allen dates 17-year-old Tracy Mariel Hemingway, a relationship that repeatedly gives rise to Allen's signature angst and hand-wringing. After taking a second look at the film in 2017, Peter Bradshaw of The Guardian remarked, "The age gap feels bleak and autumnal rather than romantic or funny." To add to the bleakness, Hemingway claims that Allen tried to seduce her in real life the minute she turned 18. Art imitates life, as they say. More Manhattan, 416 of 1137, the absolute funniest movies of all time, 799 of 925, the all-time greatest comedy films, 133 of 151, the most rewatchable comedy movies.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.